Hello Cloud Gurus, and in this short lesson I'll be talking about key value NoSQL database stores. So key value stores consist of and store data as key value pairs. The key part of the key value pair is the row key, and it has to be unique. It's generally the only value which data retrieval operations can function on, except those which do full data scans. And as you will see in the upcoming lessons of this course, they are very inefficient. The value part contains the actual data for our data store. The value part is generally schemaless during the whole life cycle of the data, and this is very powerful and worth remembering. The value block in some cases can contain attributes, and as mentioned above, they don't need to be the same for every item, row, or key value pair. But this ability to store attributes in the value component isn't standard, and it blurs the lines between key value and document database types. In a pure key value store, the value is a blob of data, and the database can't perform any meaningful operations or any filtering on it. Attributes can be simple, such as integers, strings, or booleans, and some have extended this to support more complex types, such as lists or arrays, while some can store even more complex types, such as nested structures, and this again blurs the lines between key value and document database types, which we'll discuss next. Some key value databases are limited to just key values, while others have evolved the ability to group key value pairs into perceived tables where the contents of the value block become the row attributes for the key. Now, key value stores are limited in that searches can only occur on the key. Indexes can be used in some cases, allowing location of items based on other attributes, but these carry a cost. These aren't relational databases, so it's key to understand that data has no inbuilt, explicit, implicit, or assumed relationships. You can't run SQL queries against them, and any logic needs to be pragmatic in nature. Now, that being said, they are very lightweight, they're super fast, and they scale very well horizontally, as the key space can be split over several servers. But more on this later. Well, that's the end of this very brief lesson which talks about key value store databases. If you do have any questions, feel free to reach out directly or via the Cloud Guru forums. Otherwise, feel free to complete this lesson and move on to the next, where we'll talk about document database types.